Telling you,
And
Half-Life 3
I
next
just saw
year.
Lord Cat get decapitated.
If that actually does happen to Half-Life 3, which is next year, it just silently just comes out. Nothing is ever said about it.
Does the decapitation turn you on, L? Is that what that is?
It does.
The cool thing about the new
I've got a
chests is
thing
you
for
can
just
shuffle them.
like headless bodies. It just really,
So if you had a dual hand, you'd be golden.
Hey, it was Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Hello, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
I shall join TF2.
Snap.
Well, you can't.
I shall join TF2.
No, I'm
Fair
sorry.
demo.
Chaos Master 5700 is taking your spot.
No. Then kill him.
He won't stop calling for a medic, so if you could kill him, it'd be great.
Hey, I swear to God, if it's that Mexican guy who took my name as well, kill him.
Hey,
He's taking my spot and my name.
That was so funny. Some fucking dude on ours, he just took your name. Like, what?
Flux, please enter password. What?
What?
I've been a vagabond with no name ever since.
Hell,
I'm glad no one
L, you
wants to
seem
be
so
the fucking
passionate to
V-Knight.
want to fuck me. What?
I do. Ever since I ever met you, I just had this dream.
But you had this dream of becoming a woman and fucking me?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's the thing. That's what you talked with your therapist about? It was just like, I just want to fuck this fat guy in New York.
This is my
Yeah,
10-year plan.
there's this internet fat guy who I'm just enamored with, and I'm
I
going
think
to
we've
become a
gone
woman
backwards
just to
here
fuck.
somewhere.
That's my
No.
whole setup. Don't you get it yet?
The fuck did I just hear?
We finally figured out that ArcLight became a woman because he wants to fuck me. That's great.
That's why I do everything, okay? I just want to fuck you, obviously.
I do coke because I want to fuck you. I work at McDonald's because I want to fuck you. My whole life is based around wanting to fuck you.
Yeah, like ever since I've been born, it's like Lord Cat.
These are odd fetishes you have.
Your
Very
parents
specific.
don't know what to say. The teddy bear wasn't good enough. It had to be fatter.
Oh, God.
Telling your therapist this forces that therapist to go see a therapist.
Dude, if I had
My
a therapist...
therapist told me to come on here.
Did he? Why?
What?
Oh, someone called me creepy. I'm not creepy. I just have a lot of love.
Why would your therapist tell you to come here?
Because it makes them have more sessions, ergo get more pay.
Oh, okay.
No. By creepy, are we talking creepy as in has a hug pillow with Lord Cat's face on it creepy, or are we talking more just the general creepiness
Lord
that this
Cat is my
conversation
anime
is?
girlfriend.
Oh, yay. I'm
Yeah.
your
You
waifu.
Damn it, I was about to say that.
Someone needs to make this.
And that's
Someone needs to make a little
just saw
anime.
dollar sign.
So I would love to hear somebody in therapy actually talking about being in the mafia with us. I would love to hear what the therapist would have to say about this. And so he sings about fish, eh?
We need to
Like-
get Dana to record her session.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I s-
I'm just when I was going to the mafia for the last 2.5 years, before I came back, that was a very my therapist retired.
What? Hearing about the stuff we do?
Please.
No, just after
that
talking to
therapist
me for
eyes would
stuff.
do the cartoon thing where they turn into dollar signs.
No, he just nope, fuck it, not worth it.
I'm done.
I don't know how, but when it was after the session where I mentioned the mafia, broke a man. I don't know how.
We broke a therapist. I am proud.
Is everyone
Now
else Robo, or is it just me?
That's just you.
I break
Just you.
therapists daily.
Cool.
They don't know where to look.
Now, are you breaking them in the way I broke them, mentally, horribly, and by accident, or are you breaking them physically, or something else?
Testing.
I couldn't break anybody physically.
I heard you, movie, by the way.
Hello, I'm your new therapist. Okay. Immediately does a spine breaker on their back with his knee.
Nope, not strong enough.
There's Randy Orton backbreaker on him. Well,
Did you just try to kill me? We may have to talk about it at our sessions.
I tried to tombstone pile driver, but they said that it was illegal.
He just goes up
So
for a
I
high
had
five and
to
choke
power
slam.
bomb them.
no more head drops.
Part of me wants to talk about the Mafia Lord Cat, the strawberry video, the whole thing. That way people can leave me be.
When I talk about things like that, people just look at me funny, and then I try and explain it, and they just look at me funny some more.
That's all right.
Oh my
Hey,
god,
Al,
Sable's still here.
L, is it offensive if I spell your name with just the letter L?
No, loads of people do that.
Okay.
What if you do it with the
How is
letter
it
P?
spelled?
ELLE.
Ellie?
Ellie.
How the fuck is that Ellie? Can you explain to me how E-L-L-E is Ellie? Are you just fucked up in the head?
There is an E on the end.
That's Ellie!
That is
Oh
Ellie.
my Christ.
Ellie
So
has an
you
I
are
in it, you
Americans.
derp.
Shut the fuck up for a second. You are Americans who say herb, but you pronounce L-Ellie. You're
Yeah, we're
fucked
stupid.
Nobody
We're
said we were
Americans!
stupid, dude.
Have you seen our language?
No, we're not stupid. We're Americans.
You should stop.
Subtle, it's pronounced with a T, but there's a B in there for some stupid reason.
Wait, stop being American?
Subplay.
Yes, being an American is like one of the worst things you can do as a profession.
Flux, don't you know it's actually subplay, not subtle?
I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
It's subtly.
Subtly?
Can
I eat that?
No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Coop for I get
What
the
is
extra
wrong with
bonus
all of
points
you?
at the end of Melbourne.
Subtly. That sounds like something you would eat.
Feels
Set
like I'm
a
playing
side
Melbourne.
order of.
Yes, I've covered up the B. I win. Haha.
Oh yeah, you think you win?
Flux gets slain in 3, 2, 1.
I always win. I always win.
I put down another B. Now you can't cover it up. No.
I will find him, and I will pee on him.
God damn it, Fluxen.
So why does everybody laugh? I know why they laugh, but why does everybody think I'm not serious when I say, yeah, ArcLight got a sex change in his L now?
That's true. Well,
Wait,
not
obviously
completely
this
true. I haven't had a sex change, but yeah.
All right, well, for all intents and purposes, you know.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know the
I'm
great
old
and
school,
awesome
motherfucker.
ArcLight?
Blasphemy.
I've heard the name before, but I don't remember in what context.
He was from back when the stream was only produced in black and white.
He's
like
the
back
fucking
during the Dick Van Dyke time.
He's the Wizard of Oz of our community.
Really?
She?
So
Sorry.
Why?
apparently I should know this person.
Yes.
The blind
yes, you
princess
should.
from Warwick.
Oh yeah, I was showing one of my girlfriends because this is what queers do. Wormwick stuff.
Right.
Wormwick.
I get that Uber charged.
Is that what they do? They show each other D&D sessions?
This is what gay people do? Wow.
No,
Clearly.
queer doesn't mean gay.
Well, okay.
It's been reappropriated for the 21st century. Genderqueer.
Oh, okay.
The question still stands. Is that a common thing to do?
Yeah.
Just, hey, come, let me show you my D&D.
Yeah.
If you're ever in the mood to be geeky, I'm thinking of putting a spy RPG together.
Oh,
Let's go.
snappy snappers!
Oh, yeah.
I would love that.
Let's go. Assault the point.
Okay.
Goddamn,
Do I
said
ever
point,
think
not
about being geeky? I'm back here, aren't I?
I don't know. It felt like you were trying to avoid being geeky for the longest time.
No, it's just that a lot of bad things happened all at once.
Well, yeah, I mean, you found out you were a woman. That was weird.
That wasn't really weird. Worse things happened than that.
I mean, that's pretty life-altering, you know?
What's the worst? What's worse than finding out that you're a...
We don't need to ask this.
You
Uwe.
don't need to ask that, and I don't really want to trigger anyone else who has happened to.
Trigger? Oh, God. Please don't. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, don't rocket jump!
Yeah.
Well, I hate using the word, but it's pretty much the only triggerful thing that exists.
Darknin does have a point. If you ever join Spy RPG, be on the lookout midgets. Look at likes using them to great extent.
It might be prudent to call it what it is, PTSD.
Terrifying.
Fall after my character, kneecap everyone you meet.
Kneecap the midget after I already have it all under control and fuck up the situation.
Oh my God.
That's all you did was fuck up the situation with kneecapping.
Also, I am when we play Spy RPG, I'm going to make a demolitionist.
I'm also going to assume that old people are forbidden from being created in Spy RPG now.
Hold on, you're gonna have a demolitionist,
No.
so somebody's gonna know how to use the C4 now?
No, Rob.
Yes.
Rob, you are forbidden from making old people in Spy RPG.
Oh, all right, fine. I can
You
deal
sound
with
like a raptor waking up.
Sound like a raptor.
a pterodactyl. All
What
right.
the fuck was that?
Jason,
You said
speaking
pterodactyl, not raptor. All right.
Speaking of Spy RPG, where would I download the books from?
I'll let you know. I'm updating the booklet as I speak.
Ah, sweet. As you speak, so it's done. Just uploading.
Yeah, I keep tabbing out to the game, and I'm writing ideas down for the.
Fuck you, 055222.
Have you come up
Too
with
many
ideas for
numbers.
leveling yet?
Yes, I have come up with an idea for leveling. I think you guys are gonna like it.
All right.
Every time
We
you
have
gain
to
enough
explain to
experience,
you why we deserve it.
Find a midget, beat him up, and you gain your level.
At least somebody won't throw C4 over their shoulder this time.
Oh God!
No,
hey! Before that, I had to convince him to not blow me up in the cell with his.
No. If I throw C4, it's because I've made it an impromptu frag grenade.
No, Hoovy, you have to understand. Sable had C4. He was going to use it to blow up a jail cell to get somebody out. That was going to be very much splat everywhere.
Me! I had to stop him. I had to actively say, no, go get the keys off the person you just killed. Go get the keys.
I just pictured everybody in the jailhouse just yelling, "Don't!"
Do
you remember in D&D when you gave the instruction "go north" and Gab starts digging at the wall?
What the fuck are you doing? He poked at the wall. Oh no! Even after the jail cell incident, you know what Sable does with the C4 afterwards? Lobs it behind himself into the police station, which is also City Hall, and then proceeds to blow it up.
And that's where their party ended. Because Lorcat's like, well, we can't salvage this. Fuck.
No, it didn't go. It didn't end.
Nope.
It went on.
It ended after you guys were in a police chase after that because you just blew up City Hall, you dumb fucks. And then it ended when Sable was like, fuck this, I'm tired of being on the run, steals a car and drives it to the fucking checkpoint where the cops and National Guard are.
Ignores my plan to steal a boat from the marina and make a break for Canada, because at that point, that's our safest bet.
And to top it off, one of the spies was bleeding from the genitals.
That was Sable. That was Sable.
Because he fucking missed the jump and got razor wire on the nuts.
He failed the jump.
Me and Kane are like 2 miles up the road after he leaves and goes to the police checkpoint. Like, we're never going to see that fucker again.
I think our characters were quite happy with that.
I take that back. I'm not going to make a demolition specialist. I'm going to make a door opening specialist.
Oh my god!
And then after Sable failed, that you guys replaced it with me, who kept everything in control until I got drunk.
Don't make a door opening specialist, because that was my last character. And look how that turned out.
I love the other session with Flux where he can't pick up the fucking. Oh my god! Just the code word. All you had to do was order 3 drinks for you and your friends.
Ended up pissing in the sand trap.
He orders
Why
one
haven't I
drink.
played this game yet?
He orders a second drink, slaps the bartender, gets the third drink, and then goes off to pee in a
Not gonna lie, it took all my willpower not to kneecap Flux in the middle of the bar.
And I couldn't do anything about it because my character was in the hotel room, so I couldn't help him.
And at the end of the day, he went back to their room and pretty much jerked off the James Bond movies. While crying, I used to be a good spy.
I try to keep everything serious and make sure nothing got screwed up, but they brought the derp to me.
No,
I did it right.
And said you're driving.
Yeah, I ordered the 3 drinks like we were supposed to, and Flux says, no, you're driving. And I just sat there like, I want to kneecap Flux, but he's a player.
And we got all those stupid cars that we had to destroy like 10 times.
Oh, every time you guys got a car, you had to blow it up because there was evidence. It was great.
Oh my god, speaking
of that horn.
And remember how it's called? They shot that firefighter in the knee.
Oh, I was just about to mention that.
Oh, that's right. A fucking fire alarm goes off in one of the buildings they're in. They're trying to break into a safe. So what do? They go downstairs to the lobby and shoot a fireman in the knee and run.
No, the best thing. No, remember? Here we go. Okay, we were trying to break in. We break in, but then the fire alarm gets rung. We get the documents. Go downstairs. Firemen say go out. I raise my hands. Sylvic decides, you know what? I'm gonna kneecap this fire captain. Then we get outside, and Kane's character has a seizure in his car and plows through the police line.
That I'm pretty sure Lord Cat was certain I was gonna fail roll.
And then we leave the place. We leave the place, drive out into the wilderness. I get pissed off, light the car on fire, and just leave.
And Kane was sad they couldn't save the horn.
You didn't drive it into the wilderness. This is the one thing that fucking confused me. You lit the car on fire in a suburban area.
It didn't matter. It was on fire. Who cares?
Okay, he did it because he didn't want to have the horn, because I outright told him I was
He still paid like $50,000 for that stupid car that we were only gonna have for a week.
Oh my god, we had that guy.
Oh, don't forget Sable's power walk with the fridge on his back.
Oh my god, the first Sable didn't decide to take a cab or anything. They didn't have a car, but they bought a refrigerator and a bunch of shit. So he straps it.
When can I play this game?
And then I had to
What?
convince the police to ask for a
No, just what day are you planning on doing this, Jason?
I don't know. Whenever the fuck we can do it.
Or how about the time when they were in the diner and they brutally slaughtered a bunch of innocent...
Can nobody be a face and not be totally fucking retarded?
I was a good face. I was a decent face. They brought Brooke to me.
Think of the people you're talking to.
You put it on yourself.
Flux, you were great right up until you were like, no, you're driving. And you fucked up the
But
drink
after
orders.
that, I tried to ring it back, and I made sure to kill. We beat up a midget, and I made sure everything was good.
Is this that spy game you played?
I even choked out a lady and put her in the toilet.
Oh my god, that was
I didn't get a chance to get word about it. I still stand behind my firefighter decision because I do recall now we didn't take our masks off, so we were holding a acetylene torch in an elevator while a fire alarm had gone off, holding documents dry under our clothes with ski masks on.
No, remember, you had a ski mask on. I had on Batman's mask because I was Batman.
Bootman.
Oh god.
Because I was the terrifying
We
Batman who
looked
saved the burger
suspicious as
joint.
fuck, so my first line of thought was, okay, they're clearly going to pull us aside to the police when they take us out of this building. I need to prevent that now.
And that was all to get Pokemon?
Oh
Get
yeah.
documents for Pokemon.
I still remember we fucking debated robbing the gold reserve.
Oh
And
my
Kane's
God,
like, you know
yeah,
what,
I
we
was
can
all
do
for
it.
it.
We can do it.
Yeah,
Lord Cat,
You know
and
you
me
need
and Flux
me
like,
a part of this game. You know you need me a part. Like, the dirt hasn't
trying
happened
to
yet.
convince. I was trying to convince the other party members to rob the gold reserve, and we were plotting it out.
No, you were plotting out. Me and Flux were vehemently shooting down every idea you had.
Oh, I love the complicated plan to steal a boat to get to the little house on the shore. And when you get up there, the guy's like, "Yeah, there's a little footpath that goes right down there."
No, remember, we didn't steal the boat. We hiked the whole way with Kane's character almost dying from the pressure. And then made it there, and it's like, oh yeah, you can just walk you can just kayak across the river. And then we stole the boat, went through all this shit to get it clean, then realized there was no port. So we left it.
Then there was the time Fluxion beat up a guy and then felt bad and gave him counterfeit money.
Oh yeah.
God, y'all are assholes.
Oh, because he thought he was following us.
He thought he was following us, so he fucking drops down like Batman, beats the shit out of him. Why are you following us? I don't understand what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's $2 fake.
I was Batman in that game. I beat up robbers, descended from the skies.
Oh yeah, that robbery where I think it was Sovik just straight up shot one of the robbers dead.
No, remember the robber came inside the room and I snapped his neck.
Yeah.
Because you guys had no weapons and I was the only person who got unarmed combat.
And then you later found out they didn't have any bullets.
Yeah, they didn't have any bullets.
To be fair, that's their own fucking problem.
And then I fucking punched out a night guard who was just checking on things.
Yeah, fucking night guard's like, I heard something. Nah, probably just a squirrel. What's going on?
And I told him not to do it. I'm like, you don't have to. He probably didn't really see anything. No, I have to do this.
I have to keep us safe.
My concern was he was going to kill him, not knock him out. That's why I was like, no, you don't need to do this.
Violence isn't the first answer, but it usually is the only one.
I fucking love Spy RPG, man. It's so dark.
Oh my god, remember the fucking dog taxidermy rug or whatever it was? We were
Such
afraid
a
of that.
dick move. You were such a dick move. Look, I tried to get me to kill a dog.
Me too, I was there. I'm like, I don't know, should we kill it?
Fuck where they went inside the spy base, got nothing, and then left, and told me we did a good job.
Did all this planning to get into a super secret, top secret fucking facility. They get in, what do? They walk around for like 10 minutes to go home.
I love it. I send them in because I can't go in because they've seen my face. And I'm like, okay, you need to grab this stuff. They go in, wander about. I guess we can't find it. Come back. What?
And then earlier we beat up an effeminate Sambo man, which is why Fox couldn't go back.
Yeah, we beat up the Sambo man.
All I think is now afraid of hell,
Oh my god.
fucking afraid of us now.
Or the time they stole a car that had GPS still connected to it, and they were driving around in it.
Oh no, that was me.
No, we returned that car immediately is what happened.
Yes.
We put the car.
That's exactly what it
And
is.
then they stole a car right out of a parking lot.
Oh, Remember when you and me were ready to kill that Mexican woman?
We were gonna fucking drive by the Mexican woman because we were so tired of the car shit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we buy a car and the Mexican lady walks away. We start driving away and Lorcat's like, "You don't see any any registration." And I'm like, we immediately turn around and hunt down that Mexican woman.
Oh my god, I do remember that now. I was trying to get the other car while you were doing that.
Me and Bugs were planning to murder the entire family and everything.
Was
Spy RPG just evolved into Spy RPG just evolved into players having enough of Lord Cat shit.
No, it evolved in my character getting so tired of shit and ready to kill everything at the second's notice.
But I didn't throw a lot of shit at them. That's the thing.
No, you didn't.
They would just do stupid things sometimes. Like, what the fuck, guys?
Like Kane's character who had to poop every single day?
Like the spy base, like just walking in and just deciding, looking around, this is a pretty place, walking out, and like, what?
I could say nothing. I could say nothing as they did that shit.
To be fair, I was kind of distracted and I was not privy to the plan, and Kane did not explain the plan to me when I asked, okay, what was the plan? He's like, okay, it's cool, I got this. And so I was just following Kane's lead.
I still remember the cell phone fortune cooks.
I finally got the Battle Mage's robes.
Because we get 3 cell phones from the
How was
spies.
the time when they were incarcerated in that jail, and one of them had a super accurate shot on one of the police officers?
Yeah, it was me with my sniper character that I had in the first session.
Why wasn't I invited for this nerdy derp extravaganza?
Because you were busy taking estrogen and becoming a woman.
Yeah, that was the thing that was happening.
I still love the fortune cookies. You opened it. Well, aren't you smart? There's no bug here. This person opens it. Well, how did you figure this out? And then Kane's character opened it. Derpa 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 derpa.
The first RPG, I got that shot in the first RPG because I built essentially the enforcer of the group. My job was just to do nothing until the actual heist, and then everyone else fucked it up around me. And I was sitting there like, all I wanted was to sit here until I could go to town and buy a sniper rifle.
I still remember when Lorcat tried to put like fantasy elements. This is called Coon Lake because of ghosts of the black man they hung here. It's like, no, wait, that didn't happen.
Oh, wait. To top off the Sable making a Iron Man run with a refrigerator.
Yeah, we did
For those of you who don't know, like, Spy RPG uses Google Maps. So it's literally called Coon Lake. And I was like, well, why do they call it Coon Lake? They hung a black man here. There you go.
Why couldn't it be that a lot of raccoons live there? Come on.
I love when Kane answered the door when the cop came by.
Oh no!
completely said
I remember being there for that, and I went, "Oh my god, Kane is a fucking moron."
He just kept answering everything truthfully. Like, what are you doing, you psycho?
The thing was, I kept failing the rolls too, so that wasn't helping me out at all with the bluffing.
What was it that he said when he looked at the picture of me? He's like, I don't know who that is, but he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing or something like that.
Yes, that's almost exactly what I said.
Oh my god.
The marathon run?
I will never forget the fact that Sable went to a hardware store to get a refrigerator, and there was a refrigerator in the fucking kitchen.
I knew there was, because I checked the kitchen before I left to get food. There was a refrigerator to put the food in.
That was one of the first things LK said, is like, if you look forward, you will see a kitchen, and it has a refrigerator.
Which is exactly why I went grocery shopping, and then they decided to go buy a fridge. I'm like, well, I could tell them that you have one, but I'm not there, so I'm just going to let the dirt play out.
I still love that Kane's character every single day had to proclaim that he needed to poop. Yes. That was his shtick, that he had to poop every single day.
Formed of the refrigerator.
Didn't they have a problem getting the water on too?
Yes, that was one of the first problems we had.
I eventually had to step in with my Deus Ex Machina, the secret fucking spy organization, to come by and turn it on for them. Oh god.
I still like the documentary of the world's strongest, oldest man kind of thing with Sable.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Remember when I critted a roll and I was able to lift up like 150-pound safe with like one finger?
Yeah, you one-handed the safe.
Yeah.
Picked it up.
That's the cool thing about Spy RPG. If you crit, you get to describe how your character does an action.
I did like 3 squats and then
Do you know what? I crit so hard that it melts into the real life and you all just give me money and you'll have to do it because of Spy RPG.
See?
By the way, let's not forget the greatest pugilist of our time, Blender Fist.
Blender Fist.
Oh God.
Sable was going to carry around. Sable was going to carry around in a backpack lead-acid batteries, so he could power blenders that are attached to his fist, and he'd punch with them.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm sorry, the great pugilist was a midget.
Him how heavy blenders actually are.
That fucking midget, by the way, could kick the shit out of you guys.
We fought the midget. I finally had him pinned, and then we capped him.
I wanted that.
It's like an 8-minute epic battle between him and the fucking midget.
That's exactly why I kneecapped the midget. I didn't want there to be another 8-minute battle if he ever escaped.
Then we take him in and interrogate him.
But he was so dude, you didn't have to.
Still remember Spire RPG where we finally got caught and the guy slowed me out within like a second.
I was not going back to juvie. I was selling out in a heartbeat.
I had no choice.
Sold me out in a second.
I am not dying in prison.
All right. My street ganger character was not doing hard time in real prison, let alone real spy prison.
Oh, I remember when Night Sable. I remember when my character went like black dynamite on something. Like I had to go find like a thing that was buried in the ground, and we didn't know if they took it or not. And we were assuming they were standing right there, ready to kill me.
I forgot my initial plan was to make a 13-year-old super spy.
Yeah.
Lord Cat said, "No, I can't be an underage spy."
The best part about the
but
Blender
Kane
Fist,
can be 900.
Best part I think about the Blender
102,
Fist
right?
is the first thing Sable tries to use it on is a chain link fence and immediately breaks the Blender Fist.
He crit failed, breaks the Blender Fist. Oh.
And he wonders why so many times in Battle Royale he ended up just...
was just straight up derp.
Graveyard part was great.
I gotta get a group together for Spy RPG again one day.
Yes, you got me.
No, that's also why that he's wondered so many times when I actually did Battle Royale. And it's like, why do I always get second? I'm like, because you're a fucking idiot.
And then after that, he fucking dropped his balls on top of the fence.
That was me.
Because he failed.
No, that was
oh,
Sovek, that was Sovek, not Sable.
Oh.
I'm still disappointed.
Sable, let's just go around the fence. It's town hall. What's the worst that's gonna happen? No, we gotta go over the fence. Fine. I crit failed the fucking roll and catch my balls and fucking.
At that point, I don't go over the fence. I get some wire cutters and just go through the fence.
Nobody thought to get wire cutters. Not one of them.
The fuck?
Nobody thought to get a cab.
Copper wire cutters, clear
Shay, I don't know
tape.
what the group's gonna be yet, Shay. I don't even know when I can do it. But we'll try.
If you don't invite me, I'm not going to have sex with you anymore.
You're having sex with me now?
Yeah.
Must suck. I don't remember any of it.
No, you're the one who sucks. Like, I never felt it. Someone told
it's
me.
A Gale situation.
So wait, we were having sex together and none of us felt it? Like, Jesus.
Well, the problem was you both roofied each other.
Either I have the world's smallest dick, or you have the world's loosest asshole.
Oh, snappy snappers! I don't have sex. That's the thing.
That's a shame.
Not for
Bad,
free,
no.
anyway.
Not for free. Well, gotta make your money somehow.
And unfortunately, men really like people like me.
Well, at least they'll pay.
Yep. Uncomfortable.
I wish
that's alright. I gotta stop playing TF2 soon. Maybe after this map's done.
What time is it?
It's almost midnight here.
Okay.
The plan after Spire RPG was like, this is too derp. Let's do a D&D game, and then it got derp as well. Got stupidly derp.
I still love that we had this elaborate escape plan to just hide out in Tijuana.
We had that whole Tijuana plan. Oh yeah, the poor bunny.
We were ready to pull a fucking burn notice the instant things went too far to shit.
Poor bunny. He didn't deserve anything. I was just pissed.
Oh my god, all of Red Team is here.
Get me out. Oh my god, the bunny's dead.
What the fuck?
And just start eating him as I cry.
So sorry. Oh, you taste so good, though.
I was gonna just kill those poor farmers.
Oh my god, we're gonna eat them too?
Maybe. You don't remember, Malnath was pretty pissed off at that whole session.
That's true.
He also turns into a Sith Lord the instant I get a giant floating eyeball telling me to go use it on things.
Hey, it's better than your paladin whose god was the whitest white guy you could find.
He was literally the white guy from the Cleveland show.
But I love that apparently both my characters have the talent of just naturally succeeding at diplomacy checks for giant monsters. I got the giant golem, then I got the little dragon. Just made them all my buddies.
Hello.
Then there was the time you slept with an assassin.
Yeah.
And then killed her.
Oh god, that was amazing. Slept with you fucking befriended the assassin. She kind of fell in love with you. She really liked you. She flirted with you. And you slept with her, you bed with her, and you fucking murder her.
Decapitated her in the afterglow.
Oh my god. You could not have felt good with yourself at
No.
that time.
Can I ask why? Did I missed it?
I was the angel on your shoulders saying, just take the alignment shift, it's the right thing to do.
Oh, I murdered her because I didn't want to die.
But she was in love with you.
Wasn't she
She was
like-
evil. I was a paladin.
Wasn't
I
she
was playing-
sexually abused by a priest too?
Yeah. A priest of Feronius, no less.
I thought it was so inspired.
I threw everything in there I could to make Fluxen feel terrible. That poor guy. That was some deep character development too, man.
Oh, yeah, I had this guy who's like all cool, like he's ready to come back and save his homeland, and Lord Cat's like, no, your homeland's full of racism, and you slept with an assassin. I'm like, well.
Although you did have a bitchin' hat.
Yeah, I had my hat of pimpage. I stole off an orc that I decapitated as well.
That was a running theme with the paladin.
Well, no, the orc, it's like you've surrendered. Okay, now you're under my protection. So what are you gonna do if we let you free? Well, I'll go back to kidnapping. Head comes off.
Look, didn't even get a second chance to explain. That's what's gonna happen.
Or the big bad boss who we met, and she started talking. Immediately threw her javelin at her. My paladin had no tolerance for evil.
You get the Lady Evil, you just immediately start attacking. You're nope, not listening.
And then you told Shio to cast giant growth on you, and you got stuck in the hallway.
I just waited outside the combat place throwing javelins.
No, I did. I made him big.
Oh, that was you?
It was still funny either way. He was just like, well, I guess I'll be in this room.
And then my paladin left for the greater good, and then we got my super character.
And Flux never stopped raging at how amazing Victory Snake was.
My super angry character wanted to kill the world.
It's too bad Grab a Horse never came to be.
Well, the sad thing is, just before we started having these hiatus problems, my new ability lets me summon horses. Could have done
gonna come back.
Yes, I could summon large horses.
Alright. That's all the TF2 I'm gonna do.
Yes, I'm.
You guys are making Miss RPGs with Jason.
So I still have a plan in place for if the game ever comes back for what my character will do, because it's so evil.
How could you ever not miss doing RPGs with me? Because I have the dumbest fucking RPGs ever.
They're so awesome.
Yeah,
the one whose eyes
it was the
you melted
funniest
out.
shit ever. Yeah, that was good, man.
I have been complimented numerous times on my dungeon mastering, and I have no idea why. Like, I'm
Dude,
the worst...
that scene actually made my heart fucking go crazy with it, where Denora loses her eyes. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, dude, I think everybody was like, holy shit, is he actually doing that? Like, yeah, fuck that.
I can sum up why everybody likes your DMing. Because you're fun.
I think the thing is, everybody just is so super serious, and they're like, no, we're just gonna have fun. Fuck this noise.
Dude, you're a decent DM from a technical standpoint, and you're not super serious and full of yourself when you DM.
Well, here's the thing with the Nora, L. If we had kept playing, Nora was going to be, like, super fucking powerful because of that.
Fuck you guys.
Lord Cat, let's reiterate something. You had an RPG that started in a dungeon, went into outer space, turned into Cold Check, and then turned into Spaceballs.
That's true.
I remember that. That was amazing.
But the best...
And you accidentally killed Sable.
Oh my god.
Rogomancer.
Wait, wasn't Sable in that pod? Oh shit. He was.
Retcon!
What was in that pod?
The pod came out.
Let's see. What am I doing?
Hey, I have a different mount now. I have a unicorn.
Oh, you got the white mage mount.
Congratulations.
Actually, it's just like, I think it's level 30 Conjurer.
So, Jason.
Oh, Lord Cat, what the fuck? You know that house that was going to eat us in Wyrmwick? What the fuck was that?
It was just going to be a small little, like, witch side quest thing. And then you guys were like, nope, moving on.
Not having any of that.
Fuck that.
Just remembering everything from Lord Cat's campaign. When we go to Khan Muzrak's house and his dead wife's in bed next to him, we're like, what the fuck?
The fuck? To be fair, I can make pretty fucked up things happen in games.
And yet I still haven't played any of them yet.
Yeah, you made Chris's character turn into a fucking dragon.
Dude, that was awesome, alright?
That was fucking awesome.
That was great, and it led to the best dialogue ever, but you're an elf.
No, but you're a dragon. But you're an elf. But you're a dragon. Shut up.
I want some defensive armor.
Defensive armor was the greatest line from Gav ever.
Well, that and I poked the wall.
Defensive armor instead of offensive armor?
Well, that's exactly what I asked. Instead of what? Offensive armor? God, there were some fucking stupid things in that game.
How did you all not get that I was a severe gender fuck up when I only played women?
Because it's just you playing a woman.
You weren't the only one that was playing a woman in those RPGs, though.
That's very
RPG,
common in
like,
pen and
whatever.
papers, actually. I do occasionally play a woman myself when I'm bored playing guys all the time.
Sheo plays a woman, and we all know he's a giant burly man. So I mean,
Most of the characters I play in RPGs are women.
you don't know. Maybe my paladin was a woman. We have no clue.
That's a very confusing.
Oh, actually, wait, no.
No,
we know my paladin wasn't a woman. We don't know my binder wasn't a woman.
Yeah, your binder we don't know, but we know wasn't a woman.
My paladin had very graphic explanation that he was a man.
We forgot the other thing that happened in that RPG.
What's that?
When Sovek slept with a man.
Oh yeah, Sovek was too drunk.
Sovek was...
Sovek ignored the whole "my character's leaving" speech as he was having sex.
And then in the morning realized he'd slept with a man and said, "Yeah, fuck, it was good."
I made up this whole plan of like splurging for the party, having a nice emotional moment of my character leaving, and then Sylvic's like, you know what, I'm gonna go get some tail, and he just left.
I did that because that was the perfect send off for Thule to your paladin, because Thule absolutely hated your paladin.
And I got to hate you back when I got my other character who just beat you up. Still love that. I just tried to do a love tap and I crit you.
To be fair, technically your binder and Thule probably should have gotten along with the best out of any combination of people for those two in the party.
Granted, remember my character got along with no one, so.
I know, but if he was going to get along with anyone, it seems to me that Thule would have been the one person he would have gotten along with because they were both so gray.
Oh yeah, look, you made that stupid priest who only made shoes.
Yeah, man.
That poor man.
He worshipped the god of roads.
He wanted to sell the shoes, but didn't want to relocate to a more busy intersection. Poor man.
It was what his god commanded him to do. So he toils.
Just sits there forever with thousands of shoes while his apprentice just sits at the roads and talks to people.
Please God, I have nothing else to do. Can't make any more shoes.
I also made that lady who fucked my cursed amulet away. She masturbated on it, apparently.
So much.
Just give away the amulet. You hear moaning sounds from the other place. You get your amulet back. It's slightly sticky. Oh.
And it was some old scraggly woman too.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And we met a Goomba. Yay.
What?
He also made a whole fucking existential crisis for two of the whole characters of the party by saying we might be illusions.
Oh, that's right.
You enacted the whole fucking windfish plot.
Alright,
That's right.
I'm gonna go to bed, guys.
Have a good night, Hoovy. Yeah, we one of the lands was like a complete fucking was like a complete illusion, and it gave like an existential crisis for the person who was from there. Like, am I an illusion? What the fuck?
Well, no, it wasn't. I wasn't from there, but you're like, everyone who was in here when the cataclysm happened died, and I'm like,
am I an illusion?
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. What?
Am I just a very angry, bitter illusion?
Just bitter that you're an illusion.
Yay, I have regen now.
Still disappointed we didn't blow up the land with the eyeball.
What?
Dodcat, if you don't start fucking making an RPG again, I will be very upset. I'll write to my local official.
Oh.
In England? Or wherever you are? Somewhere in America?
Yeah, I live in America.
Do you have officials? Don't you have people with bigger monocles that overlord over you?
Do they have even fancier top hats?
Yeah, I thought that's how the class system goes. The higher your monocle and top hat are.
Monocle, top hat, monocle.
Oh man. Yeah, El, we should probably have you in Spy RPG. That'd be fun.
Hell fucking yeah, I've got inventions up my arse.
If Wormwood kept going, would Bolmar have been a villain? No. And I'm going to spoil it for everyone. Bolmar was going to be fucking God. He was just trapped.
I knew that. I could tell that.
I was one of the first people in the chat room saying, Bolmar's a god, isn't he?
So I don't mean God. I don't mean a god. I mean he was going to be the god. He was going to be the guy who created everything. He was going to be Io.
So maybe when people said Bolmar was special, they didn't mean that type of special.
No, they didn't. You didn't see
Bomar's
that
business,
coming from like. Oh, go ahead.
Bomar's bakery was the shit. I mean, his bread was literally the shit.
I love the fact that that we made it clear when we started the RPG. If Bomar appears, we will kill him. there are characters gray enough who
Good
will
luck
attack
killing
him.
Bomar.
You guys did not see that like the first second Bomar came in.
Well, we were planning on we had neutral enough characters who would just attack him outright.
No, I remember like even back in Wormwood, I'm like, no, this guy like he's fucking Q or even more powerful than that. No.
I was doing the same thing in the chat room. Bomar first appeared, I was in the chat room saying, he's some sort of like super powered god being, isn't he?
But then you second guess yourself when he burns down the mighty gauntlet.
No, I second guessed myself saying, okay, he's Thazadum trapped in mortal form, isn't he? He's the fucking madness god that created the abyss.
Oh my god, I just remembered that he burned down the mighty gauntlet.
He wanted to make bread.
I still love that he traveled back in time.
Didn't he burn down a village too at one point?
No, he burnt down the mighty gauntlet, which was hilarious. I was like, what happened? I wanted to make bread. So
He didn't burn down the village. He pulled the village apart to get firewood to make more bread.
Well, wasn't that when he was mayor? Because he traveled. No, he traveled back in time. Then the party somehow traveled forward in time, where Bomar became mayor. It was weird.
How the fuck are you mayor? Bomar win election, best bread in town.
Bomar somehow got into the prequel.
It was great. Well, because in that universe, because it was still the Wormwick universe, I needed Bomar to be there because he was Io trapped in a body. So it was like, well, fuck it, he's there. Live with it, deal with it, guys.
Wormwick, the Chronicles of
And I love that
Bomar.
you used that plot point that the party completely ignored of the whole time travel cave.
Yeah, whatever. Work.
It's like Bomar find cave. Bomar back here now. Oh.
We're here now. Oh.
We ate your moss. Do you remember that whole cave with just the glowing moss?
I remember coffin apple, and in the chat room, I'm just screaming, "Don't eat the fucking coffin apple!" Not just because it might be cursed, because it's been in a coffin for centuries.
Everybody was yelling out not to eat it.
That thing could not have been fresh in the slightest, even if it wasn't cursed. It would have given him such fucking bad diarrhea.
I love Nick's, just like the whole thing is like, I pick it up, and Locat's like, you pick it up. I take a bite of it.
You eat the coffin apple.
I can kind of understand the coffin apple thing, because it was the same problem we had with attacking the super evil. Yeah, it's a stupid idea, but it feels like it just opens up so many options for the DM to have fun with. Like, attacking Percy was the stupidest idea we could have gone with, but it's a lot more interesting story perspective than not doing it. So
Lord Cat was good at mutating or mutilating characters, like Denora getting blind, Kathleen going fucking turning dragon.
I like it. No one got screwed up in our game.
Yeah,
we were all happy people.
We were building up to something, but we didn't get there.
Except for the Land of Orbs, me being psychically linked to the giant eyeball made from it.
That was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I want to say now, if the game is officially over, that Thule gives in to Malina's whispers, and as soon as everyone else is off the eye, they secretly take off with it and go start just tooling around the universe on this giant eyeball.
To the theme of never-ending story.
I'm not gonna lie. My whole plan was to betray the party eventually.
To be fair, that was kind of my plan with Thule. That's why I kept coming up with backup characters, because eventually Thule's greed was going to get the best of him. There would come to time where I could not justify in my mind Thule not going for the greed option.
We're like, we need to find an artifact to turn a land back to normal. My ears immediately perk up with that. So, wait, an artifact that turns the land back to normal. Well, how about we let Malnath do that and be nice?
And Thule, being the genocidal orc killer that hater that he was like, I could destroy large land masses with it, like the one the orcs currently live on.
Oh, Orc killer. I forgot that stupid orc we killed and then turned undead.
Yeah, Thule, because of his long history of being in the Orc Wars before the Cataclysm happened, was vehemently racist against orcs. He wanted to genocide the orcs.
I still love that. Shendu just cuts the orc priest's head off, walks away, and we hear as this room starts shaking, and we come back and it's filled with blood.
To be fair, I was about to kill him anyway myself, and I wasn't about to move the body either, because I completely forgot the altar was there. Oh, man. Yeah, I did imagine that Thule would eventually, just by merit of, I couldn't justify him not turn evil at some point, because I made him a little too greedy for magic on purpose, with the idea that this would be fun at some point. If Lorcat put something in front of Thule that's so tempting, he has to go for it.
You never opened the fucking box I gave you.
Well, we did. Remember, it was closed. There was nothing inside of it.
Yeah, we did. We did open the box, and there was nothing in it.
You said there's nothing in there. We just assumed it was a troll.
No, I gave you specific dimensions of the box, and you never did anything with that box.
We didn't?
No.
Shit.
Never the box.
Well, that was just a great snap. Although, to be fair...
It was a box that turned into a ship!
We don't need that. We got an eyeball.
So pissed off! I was like, why aren't you opening the box? Aren't you curious?
To be fair, we were kind of busy with, the whole impending Percy thing.
Yeah, it was that. This is before Percy. You got that box way before Percy.
Yeah,
Lord Cat, I think there were more
we put it aside for later, and then we met Percy. And then all the Percy shit just started happening really quickly, and then we completely forgot we had the box.
Lord Cat, they were more preoccupied with the slot machine freaking treasure chest.
No, the slot machine was in the beginning. The one that farted or gave out something.
See, we liked that one because it was an interesting thing. At least with Thule, he wanted to know how it worked. He wanted to keep testing it until he understood exactly how that thing worked.
Wait, what was the name of the stupid little Draugr? Not Draugr, the little gray dwarf. What was his name? It was like
I forgot.
Something Suplex, I thought. Father Suplex or something.
Yeah.
Just meet him. I'm Suplex.
Oh my god, yeah. Some of the names that Lord Cat comes up with for fucking...
So what's some of my names?
What was the priest like?
Megalion.
No, Pantycrams, but it's like Mega something.
Megalion.
Megalion.
We had Pantycrabs the driver with the Pantycrab symbol.
Oh my god, yeah, Skynet anti-gravity.
Skynet anti-gravity. Oh god.
Wasn't that the pirate we saved and eventually died in a very horrific thing?
Yeah. And of course, the unbalanced, the completely fucking retardedly unbalanced encounters, where 1 week you'll be fighting the main boss, and then the next week you'll fight trees that'll kick your ass harder than the main boss.
Oh my god, the fucking tree ants absolutely destroyed us.
Is this guy aggroing everything on purpose, or what are we doing?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the tree ants. I thought that's what the fungus was gonna do to us when we met it. The fungus had one-shot us pretty much. Jumped 500 yards like a cannonball and wrecked our faces. And then Sylphic's like, I sended my snake. Oh, you sent the snake with the AC of 18 when they get a plus 20 to hit. Cool.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time in D&D where I killed half my party by falling down a staircase?
No, but you did now, so yay.
So yay.
Wow.
Yeah, I was the paladin, and I had no coordination. And I rolled a 1 trying to go down a spiral staircase.
Why would you need to make a roll for that? Just fucking stairs.
It was dark, okay? It was dark and it was a spiral staircase.
Apparently without a handrail.
Apparently they didn't think of that when they built that dungeon.
I like the way Mumble paused. Light a torch.
Oh, I forgot.
Or a bedroll.
I had a fucking Riddick character.
Oh my god, the bedroll. Jesus fucking
yeah,
Christ.
Malnath had a shine job.
Malnath was Riddick. Just put away the torches. Take off my goggles and look into the dark.
I think my favorite thing was the handy dandy handy hand. That fucking hand job machine.
Handy dandy handy hand.
It's handy.
King absolutely hates it.
I think I'm gonna head out. See you guys.
Good night.
See ya. Oh yeah, by George is saying the two guards that were at the Temple of Palor, and we just kept on teleporting in and out, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Long story, magic.
Oh yeah, Jeff and Gary.
No, Jeff and Gary's in every D&D campaign I do ever.
Sweet.
Oh, he's the Biggs and Wedge. Okay, or they are.
Yep.
Didn't you like throw one of them off like a tower and they died in a horrific death?
No, they came back. Remember?
I see.
One of these days, I want to do a game with you, and I want to sneak up on your Jeff and Gary character and see if they're having a conversation about how bears used to be better in their day.
Jesus fuck, where's his last torch at? Oh,
someday I'll get into one of Jason's games.
Everybody wants to get in my D&D campaigns, man. I gotta make a reservation list.
I know. I mean, it's usually at least a whole lot of different people that keep on showing up, so that's nice.
Yeah.
You need me in it, Jason. You need me. For some reason, I don't know what reason you need me in there, but you just do.
Though I won't do anything 4th edition for D&D.
Lord Cat, we should just trade characters.
What?
Can I have your Black Mage? Can trade?
No.
Okay.
Not trade.
We totaled Owain.
Yeah, you did.
Just like, Dragon, go and do this for us because you like us for some reason.
So I think I kind of figured this out. What we need to do. Be in the purple stuff, and I guess the purple's going to change areas. Dude, if you haven't figured out that we need to stay in the purple, then, you know, I know what to tell you.
Get in the purple would be a start.
Yeah, I think getting the purple is what we have to do.
So, what's your guy called on this, Mr. LK?
He's called I Will Bite Your Ankles.
What have been some other names that you've had? Because you've had some really good ones.
Psychotic Axe Midget, I Will Bite Your Ankles. That's the only ones I can remember right now.
Mommy's Little Disappointment.
Oh, yep. Mommy's Little Disappointment.
Yeah.
I remember Mommy's Little Disappointment. She was awesome. All right.
I was Captain Rainbows on that. Captain Rainbows with a period after it.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, after thinking about some of the things we've done with you, I am surprised I didn't pick up on the gender queerness. I really am.
It's pretty fucking obvious, you know?
It wasn't obvious at the time, but you're just being funny.
I am very funny when I'm not incredibly tired.